You know, there was this part in the Chosen series where Mary comes up to Jesus, and not Mary, Jesus's mother, but the other Mary. And she comes up to Jesus and she just says, I just can't do it. I just can't do it anymore. I can't live this life. I can't. She felt like she was so trapped in bondage, so trapped in sin. She found herself going back to it, and she just felt like she just couldn't please Jesus. She felt like she couldn't live that life up to standard for him. And he literally turned around to her, despite what she had done, despite the vomit she had turned back to, despite the sin she had turned back to. He just said to her, I just want your heart. And it was that moment that it was a moment of epiphany for me, and it really touched me. It opened my eyes up so much that, to the point that, in just realization that Jesus doesn't want you to work for his love. We know the Bible says, you know, we don't need to work for his love, and we don't need to do this and do that, and salvation is free, and you know, there's nothing that we can do that could buy salvation, that could buy his love, that could buy God's love for us. But do you truly know it? And it was that moment for me where it just brought me to so many tears, because I was like, wow, God, you really just want our heart. You know that we are so sinful living in this world, that we are so imperfect, that we could never live up to your standards. We could never, buy your love. We could never be this perfect individual, truly. Well, not on our own anyway. But you still love us, you still want us, and you just want our hearts. If you sin and you mess up, or whatever you get yourself caught up into, and then you feel that, that moment of condemnation, and you feel bad, and you drown in guilt, and you get caught up in the lies that God doesn't want to speak to you anymore, that God doesn't want to have a relationship with you anymore because of what you did. And that's just the enemy trying to sow those seeds of doubt into your mind and lead you to believe that God is not interested anymore. No, he is. He is still interested. He does still want to know you. He just wants your heart. He doesn't care about what you've done. He doesn't care about what's going on right now. He doesn't care about the outside. He cares about the inside. He wants to transform you from the inside out. He wants your heart. He wants that heart. He wants you to just say yes. So will you just say yes to him? And if you haven't watched the series The Chosen, please go and watch it, because it's so beautiful. And that just moment with Jesus and Mary was just one of my favorite moments. I think it is my favorite moment, because it just shows that purity, that honesty, that love. Just be honest with him. Just open up to him. He's not an intruder. He's not going to bang on your door and kick it down and say, right, I'm coming in. Let me into your life. No, he wants you to open up to him. He'll be knocking, but he wants you to open the door. He wants you to say yes. He wants you to say, I do. I say yes to you. I want this life with you. I want to surrender to you. God, help me. From this day forward, help me to be transformed. Help me to be renewed. Renew me, transform me, heal my heart, heal my mind. God, I give you my heart. He doesn't care about what's going on. He doesn't care about what you've done or what you're doing. He just wants your heart.